So I had a friend whose a family member, committed suicide not too long ago. And I had remembered that there is a Tibetan practice where you can send purification and love, light to loved ones who have crossed over. So I offered to do this, and if you look up the Tibetan book of living and dying, it's I don't want to say the name wrong. It's Phowa Practice. Like that, I just use that template as a practice to work with. So I absolutely not a professional at this at all, but just to share my experience. So I would go into alpha state, so a deeper state of mind, and connect with him. And then each morning for 21 days, I then sent light. I was evoking light and love and any healing that he required, effectively, irrelevant of how he passed. Like I would do this for anybody who had passed. And yeah, just as a way, I mean, in this circumstance, I wanted to be supportive of the family, and for them to know that, someone was supporting them on that level. Being in connection with their son in some way. But what was interesting for me was that I could really see a shift and a change. How much it's still very new to me. I will hear loved ones that come through, but that's far less of, it's not something I focus on in my work. But as I tuned into him, for example, at first there was a lot of darkness in his field, and then gradually I could just see that purification happening, that it became lighter and lighter, and they became brighter and brighter. And by the end, it had really completely shifted. So if if this happens to you, and if there's someone you love who's passed on, and you want to, do something good for them, this might be a practice, or loving, to give them love as they transition, then this might be a practice that you want to explore.